Hey, so I've had a lot of people ask for an additional walk around of the car and sort of take a look at it. All kinds of feedback on things like color and stuff, but hey, you can build one of these Daytonas exactly how you want to make your Daytona. This is ours. So thought I would just kind of give you a bit of a walk around, take a look, some of the detail in the car, and maybe just get a better look. So here we have a 347 stroker. This is built by Venice Pierno in Hamilton, Ontario. And of course, all the custom sheet metal work. Sheet metal does come from Factory 5, but of course, with some of the modifications that we've done to this car, the stock sheet metal just doesn't fit. So there's a lot of cutting and rethinking when it comes to the sheet metal. My license plate all tied up on the bottom end of the car. Wilwood 6-piston. We have a manual setup. You'll notice no brake booster on this. And of course, a hydraulic clutch as well. Looking at the hood, we went with what a lot of people suggested, which was to go with a rhino liner or a bed liner on the bottom of this. It's proven to be pretty difficult to put on at first, the stuff we bought anyway. But once it laid down, it stuck really well, and it seems to be pretty durable, which is good. Some of the additional plating that's holding our wheel wells together, and of course we went with a yoga mat here, or at least again a mat that you can see here to help deaden some of the stone noise that's coming up out of the wheels. And then some good old stainless steel meshing here pressed in for a vent on the side. You'll notice, of course, you get these from Factory 5. You can also go with your own setup. I've seen some people even do like a leather strap, but I like these a lot. But one of the problems with the fiberglass body is that this sucker is flexible. It likes to move. There is a lot of reinforcement you can see spanning the hood here. But looking at that, you look at the bulb seals that it mates to down here. Some people may recognize these here as rollerblade wheels. Something I should have used more to help me fit in the car better. But now it's on the car. So hey, what are you going to do, right? Latching system. Again, all of this tin work and the larger foot box is all custom work of my father to help me fit in the car, because I'm 6'4", and, well, I won't mention my weight, but I'm big. So we have a MSD Atomic. This is a throttle body fuel injection unit. It's an earlier model. They didn't make a lot of these when MSD came out with them. We just happened to buy one, and although it's a really good model, I like it. The electronics are kind of old, so I would like to see us upgrade that eventually to something that's a little more modern with probably a better computer. We have air conditioning on this as well. We're troubleshooting the air conditioning right now. We don't know if we're lacking charge or something else to go with it. But we're not getting cool air right now. So it could be part of the switch problem. It could be, I think I hear the compressor kicking on, so I don't think it's that, but I think we're actually just have a leak. So we're gonna have to go and test that this year. It's part of the year's work. Moving our way down the car. We didn't go traditional on the exhaust. These are Flowmasters. They're not bad. They're still very loud. This is a very loud car. There's no catalytic converters. It's headers that dump straight into these exhausts. I wouldn't say it's quiet, but it's not too bad. These things do cut down on drone quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy with that. Moving to the rear of the car. Got a lot of rust on it from just storage over the winter. We went with a QA coilover setup with this car, and of course the Wilwood brake package, but I found the QAs to be, I didn't get a chance to experience the car with the Conies, but these QA ones are nice. I don't get a lot, they perform well, and they're adjustable, which is really nice. So I don't really have anything to compare this car with. Didn't get a chance to drive the other one, but that's what we got. And they're doing well. I don't see any leaks. I've been inspecting, just looking for things, looking at brake lines, that kind of stuff. We got a solid rear axle. One of the things we need to do this year is swap out this rear axle. I would like to go, my father and I both agree that we need to go with a less tall gear. So right now it's a 323, which was a mistake. We do need to get into a 373, I think is about optimal for this car. You can see the glass in the car. I'm stepping out into the sun. And this took a lot of work to massage, this bodywork in here, to get this glass to fit. If you're really scrutinizing the car, you'll notice some things are not symmetrical. This is not a symmetrical car. Don't expect to get a symmetrical car. Just do your best to make things fit, I guess, is the best advice. Mesh kidneys, sort of a Frenched-in license plate area. You'll notice we do have a reverse cam as well, which comes in very handy. That actually displays inside of my rear view mirror when I turn it on. And these are really nice too. These kidney grills, they help exit some of the air from the car, especially when you have the windows open. We do have roll-up windows in this car, and that helps a great deal. I actually stole a vent from a BMW that I have to help with that airflow. Gas cap, this is standard issue from Factory 5. Some of the door work here. Custom handles, I've had a lot of people ask about the handles. This is custom work again by my father. And they open like such. And we have some sill work done in here as well. So you'll see again, we have roll-up windows or roll-down windows, I guess. Hard to display that, I only have one arm. And yeah, she's dusty. I gotta get to work on cleaning this sucker. The interior work here, again, all custom fabricated. These are Corbeau seats. They have been unbadged. We ordered them special to be unbadged, and then they've had the guts ripped out of them to lower them basically as low as we possibly can in the car. You'll see the ignition, MSD6AL, plus the atomic computers and everything that's reliant for the car to run is all located inside the car in the footwell here. Passengers don't seem to notice, which is good, and it keeps it out of the rain or out of the wet. No risk of it getting soaked, which is great. The burled dash in here. T56 transmission, 6-speed. Again, we're going to do some work there this year. Of course, I got some cleaning supplies and stuff like that. You know, all the things you need on a ride. Fire extinguisher just in case, hopefully never need it. Our badge, that's the badge, Vitas and Jonas Jasinskis, so there you go. And here's the dash. I think this dash we based off of a Toyota 2000 GT. I think it turned out amazingly well. My father is a talented guy. You can see. We have a stereo in this car as well. If you can see the, see right there, you can see the speakers. So I don't know how useful that really was. This car is so loud on the road, you don't really get to use the stereo. And when you're parked, you're usually talking to people. So how useful is that? I'm not really sure. But it is Bluetooth. Hooks up to my phone. You can see here all of this work. The window frames, everything is all custom made. Even a nice little lip here as well. Some of the detail in the car. Moving around to this side of the engine, you can see we have an extra vacuum canister here. That's to assist with the HVAC controls and things like that. If we have a vacuum drop, we don't have issues with running any of the stuff in the car that rely on vacuum. And of course, there's our coil. The distributor setup is pretty standard. It is locked out. I have the MSD is controlling the timing in this car. So it, like I said, it works well. We have it on a track car, toy car as well. And I would say the MSD is not performing well in that car. In fact, I think we may have actually killed the computer. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't think they actually sell this unit anymore since they were bought by Holley, but something to keep in mind. And again, all the custom work in here. We have a little prop as well. This was out of necessity. We noticed on very windy days, this guy here unfolds and holds the hood up. Yeah. So happy to give another walk around. If you guys have more questions, you know, feel free to post in the old comments, or the, what they call it, bleep bloop machine, I think they call it on Vice Grip Garage. Big fan, by the way. So thanks for watching. Cheers.